Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Checking In with ArrrCee here on ArrrCee. Now on Checking In, we kind of go over what we're going to be doing for, the next month here on the channel. It's basically a glorified channel update video, right? And here we are, February 2018. We managed to make it through what many deem to be the most depressing month of the year. And I have been pretty busy this month, not just with videos, but with real life stuff too. I don't think I've had time to really be depressed, but man, this past week for me has been really, really busy at work. I can definitely justify that at least. But regardless, it's been a very busy month for the channel too. We've done a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool videos. But just to go over some of the things that we have done this month, the Quake Grave continues to trudge on here. We made it all the way to episode 214. And this month we also featured it's actually the show's first live stream, playing a little bit of Quake Champions yesterday. So definitely check that out if you get the chance. Quake Champions seems to be turning out rather well, even though it's got a really low player count now for some odd reason. I also did my top 10 games of 2017, my game of the year. It came a little bit late this year, but that's okay, because I created 3 different videos for you to watch. We have my top 10 games of 2017, we have my top 10 honorable mentions of 2017, and 10 games that I really wanted to play in 2017 but didn't get to, so definitely go and check those out when you get the chance. And for those of you who are interested, I also got myself a box of the new Super Mario cereal, and I did a review. It's the first real food review that I've done on this channel, minus the weird Metroid soda thing that I did years and years ago. Look that up on the channel if you're interested, but Mario cereal, better than I expected, or maybe about what I expected? Not really sure there, but it's good regardless. Get yourself a box. Now, I did feature some other games on the channel this month, and some of these games you should really check out because they're really good. First up, we have Blossom Tales on the Switch. Now, Blossom Tales is this really cool Legend of Zelda Link to the Past style game. It kind of combines like Link to the Past and Link's Awakening from the Game Boy together in one. And you actually play as a female protagonist, which is kind of unique. But we actually streamed a bit of this game for a couple hours back on January 12th. And this is definitely a game you're going to want to check out if you are a Zelda fan at all. Laser League. This is a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 competitive game that you play online with people, and it is really, really cool. In the game, you basically pit your team against another team, and you try to create these laser grids that go across the ground, and if the other team hits your team's color laser grids, they blow up. But you have the chance to basically revive your teammates if they get hit by these laser grids, and the team, it's basically like a last team standing or last man standing style of gameplay. And when this betaed last weekend, I was really, really into it. I played it for probably a good 2 or 3 hours. So I am highly, highly looking forward to this when it releases this month in February. Dust Off Heli Rescue 2. Now that might be a mouthful of a title for a game, but this game is a ton of fun. This is a 2D helicopter rescue game where you're going to have a few different missions piloting helicopters. You get to pilot a lot of different helicopters, and if you save up and collect a lot of the different collectibles that are in the game, you can actually unlock other crazy aircrafts too, like UFOs and stuff. I haven't gotten that far yet to have a UFO, but I'm looking forward to getting to that point. But yeah, you'll fly a helicopter around, and you will save some of your troops, and you'll also destroy some of the enemy trucks and tanks and everything, just so you can escort convoys and that kind of thing. Regardless, it is a really cool little game, and I'm having a lot more fun with it than I expected. I did also finish my Little Nightmares stream during this month, and while I can say I really enjoyed the game, the 2 streams that I did for the game did not come out so well, and I don't know if this was because of, the game settings themselves not being set up properly or whatever, but I think I've got it all worked out because the few streams that I've done lately for Portal and for Quake Champions have turned out really good. So, those 2 stream videos you might actually have to tough yourself through, but everything coming up ahead here is going to be really good. But regardless, Little Nightmares, great little game if you haven't played it. If you're a fan of Limbo and games like that, kind of disturbing 2D style platforming games, you're really going to like Little Nightmares as well. I also did a live stream of Portal, which I promised to do at the beginning of January, and Portal is just as good as I remember it. So if you haven't played Portal before, check out my live stream. You'll get a lot out of it, and man, Such a great game. Now let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing on the channel this month. Of course, the Quake Grave isn't going anywhere. That will continue to forge on, so look forward to that. On top of that, the Checking Out series will continue going on ArrrCee. There's not a whole lot of new stuff coming out this month, but there are a lot of new indie games coming out on the Switch, so you could probably expect a few more of those to be seen here in February. We will also be reviewing the GameCube HDMI adapter. Now this adapter is, it's really, really cool because what it does is it takes an old console and it makes it so you can play all of your GameCube games, you know, on a nice progressive screen. I think it plays everything at 480p, and so you plug this right in with an HDMI cable and makes all your games run at 60 frames per second and looks much better. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a review on this as well. Now, speaking of GameCube, we have a GameCube game that we're actually going to be returning to this month. It's called Metal Arms Glitch in the System, and when I say returning to, I don't mean like this channel has covered it once and we're coming back to it. No, I mean I'm returning to it. It's a game that I have always wanted to go back to and finish because I never finished it, but I've always had a real soft spot in my heart for it. He plays this cool little robot named Glitch, and he goes around, he collects circuits, he destroys bad robots, so I'm actually really looking forward to getting back into it. So we're going to be starting our playthrough of it this month. There you go, everybody. That is what you can expect for February 2018 here on ArrrCee. There's a lot of cool things coming up, but it is a short month, so keep that in mind. Now, if you guys have any ideas, any things you want to see me do, anything you want to see me play, please put them in the comments below. Let me know. And hey, GG everybody. I'll see you all next time.